Hello and welcome to our channel, or welcome back. My name is Hannah, and today I've got a special topic for you on why your why is so important on the Twin Flame journey. Why it is so key and critical to figure out why you're actually pursuing your Twin Flame and what is the bigger purpose and meaning behind it. This video actually was inspired because I found a little photo of me around like 3 or 4 years old, and I will show you guys. Over the weekend when I was cleaning, I found an old wallet with a photo of me in it. And when I found this photo, I immediately started crying. I just took a second. I was listening to something on YouTube and I took out my headphones and I just cried and let myself big, heavy cry just looking at this photo of myself. Which I'll show you here. Hopefully you can see it. I'm pretty adorable. I got my little bow and I think it's, snowflakes on my little vest. And yeah, just so much joy, in my eyes and in my smile. And, when I look at this photo, it brings me really to why I'm doing what I'm doing, right? At least part of the reason why I'm a Twin Flame Ascension coach and why I'm so passionate about the work that I do is because it's bigger than me, right? It's my purpose. It's why little Hannah came to earth, it's truly why I came here, was to help assist the world and coming back to love, and coming into that knowing, right? Actually, before I found Twin Flames Universe and the Teachings of Union, I was really focused on my purpose, and I was, leading healing circles or a healing circle, and I started a podcast. I had a ton of episodes of a podcast out with a friend, and I was really working on what am I meant to do with my life? Why was I brought here? I always felt this inner knowing, I was brought here for something bigger. And now I know that is, the case, obviously, and I'm not obviously special. Everyone here is brought here. They come to earth for a very specific purpose and reason. And discovering your why is so key to progressing on the Twin Flame journey, because you have to understand that there's more than just, this romance that you're working for. It's more than just, being with your perfect person, the one God created for you. It's so much deeper than that. It's really about aligning with your highest and most divine self. I'm going to get into all of this today, and I'll just show you real quick. We also had this picture of little Dylan. Oh shoot, it's the light, but you can see him there with his dog, and I put this on my desk. There we go, that's better. To remind me, right, of who we really are within ourselves, our inner child, and what is the reason that we're doing all of this work. And so I'm going to have this on my desk or in my office and see, how that feels for me, because it feels really when I look at it, it constantly brings me back to my why, right? Which goes deeper beyond just doing this for my past self, right? Or my, my inner child self, right? And I also want to talk about, doing this for a higher purpose, right? Yes, you have your purpose, but your purpose is also part of a higher purpose, which is God's purpose, right? God's plan, God's master plan that he has going on in all of creation. And so there's two things here around your why, right? You want to zoom in, right? And that's what I'm doing with the photo of myself from when I was a kid. I'm zooming into my why, right? To why am I doing this? Which is to bring my dreams to life, my little child self's dreams to life. Of course, my present self's dreams are the same, which includes, right, to manifest our perfect home on the lake and, all of the trips we want to take and all the beautiful things and everything that we could ever dream of, right? That's what I want for her and what I want for me, right? But then there's the bigger why, which is, or maybe not the bigger why, but the overarching why, right? Which is God's why. And I don't know all the aspects of God's why. I don't know why God does half the things that God does, right? Other than love. And there is the mystery to that. But in my heart, I know that there's a bigger purpose behind my Twin Flame journey, behind my life purpose, behind what I'm doing every single day, whether that be filming a video, going on a walk, right? Taking rest, meeting with clients, having sessions. There's a bigger purpose behind it all. And so you want to zoom in, right, and get clear on what is your why. Who are you really doing this for? And really, hint, key, it should be for you, right? For yourself, not to get your twin flame, not to get, the money, not to get the status. It should be for you because you want to feel good and peaceful within yourself, right? And that peace comes before your twin flame comes, before the engagement, right? The happily ever after, the marriage. That peace must come first, right? And that peace comes from the overarching why, which is God's why, right? And so when you understand that you're a part of something bigger than yourself, right? And it's okay to not know all the answers. It's okay to move through those fears and those triggers and those parts of yourself that say, no, this is too far for me. No, I can't go into that space. No, I can't take that next step. I don't know what's going to be on the other side of this, right? It's okay to move through that with trust and faith because God knows the why. God's why is bigger. God has the answers that you're seeking on the other side of those difficult feelings, of those challenges, of that, of you taking the leap into where you've been guided, right? That is so important and so crucial. It's to not let your own feelings hold you back from where you are destined to be, where you're being led, right? And so, yes, the two things here is you want to find out the why, who are you doing it for? It should always be you, right? If it's your inner child, if it's your past teen self, whoever that may be, it's for you at the end of the day. And then also understanding that there's a bigger why behind what you're doing and that you're not doing it alone, right? Like if you're feeling scared of moving forward, if you're feeling afraid of taking the next step, whether that be getting support for yourself, getting Twin Flame Ascension School, all of these things that you can do to support your Twin Flame journey, whether or not you feel afraid, that doesn't matter. Doing it anyways, feeling the fear and doing it anyways is what's going to lead you to your breakthrough. It's what's going to lead you to where you want to be. And when I say fear, I mean that feeling that makes you want to as soon as if I just don't do this, I'm going to feel better. If I just stop this, I'm going to feel better. Or if I just, don't take that next step, I'm going to feel peaceful and safe because I'm in my comfort zone, right? But your comfort zone is not going to take you to where you want to go. You have to go outside of your comfort zone. You have to go outside of your comfort zone and into that no man's land, right? Where God lives, where the next steps live for you, and where, all of your dreams come true, right? Because your dreams don't live in the comfort zone. They live in the zone beyond that. So you might notice I haven't really talked about your twin flame in this video. And that's because I want to shake you and awaken you to the truth that you are not just doing this for your twin flame. There is a deeper why behind your healing. There's a deeper purpose and meaning behind what you're moving through. It is for you. It is for your ascension. It is for your coming home to God. It is for your growth and evolution. It is for your purpose. And so, I thought that this was a really cool subject to touch on today because so many people, we're searching for answers about our twin flames, right? Or wondering why they're doing this thing or why they're not doing this thing or when are they gonna, whatever. But at the end of the day, none of that matters. What matters is how you feel about yourself and your relationship with God. And so I hope that this sparks something within you to understand that you are the one you've been waiting for, really, at the end of the day. It's not your twin flame that's coming to save you. It's you. By recognizing your own innate worth, by recognizing your own power, by recognizing the God within you, by recognizing that you are here for a reason, that you have a purpose, my friend, a very passionate purpose that you are meant to live out, right? And so, doing this inner work that we teach, the mirror exercise, the teachings of union, that is what allows you to not only come into union with your twin flame in harmonious union, but union with your purpose, union with your passion, and really uncover why God created you. Right? And that why it's a feeling, right? Like when I was a little girl, I didn't know I was going to be a twin flame ascension coach, right? That wasn't even in my consciousness at all. But I knew I wanted to help people, right? I knew I wanted to help change the world. I knew I wanted to bring in a new wave of love, right? I knew that in my heart. I knew that feeling. And what I was feeling all along was this teaching that I'm sharing with you today, right? This teaching I found in TFU and Jeff and Shalia and the teachings of union. It's real. It is real, and it is what I have felt in my heart since I was a little girl. And along with my twin flame, I knew that I had a twin flame. I knew I was meant to be with him. And I took the path that I present to you now, and I'm there, right? I'm with him. We're in harmonious union. We're engaged. We're getting married next summer. It's a beautiful, beautiful life. And the reason I'm here is because I followed that call, right? The call to discover my why, the call to discover myself. I followed my heart to discover love, right? And so that's what I invite you to do today, is to get clear on your why. You're not doing this for your twin flame. Although, yeah, you are at the same time, because you're one, right? But that's not really how you want to look at it, right? You want to look at this as if you're doing this for you, right? You're the Wonder Woman. You're the Superman. You're the one that comes in and saves the day for yourself. Okay. And this is what I see so many people get tripped up on, is thinking their twin flame is the thing. But really, it's God. God's the thing. So make your why surrounding the true thing, right? Your why might be, I want to get to know God. I want to get to know myself. I want to get to come close to God. I want to get to learn why God created me. I want to do all of these things to uncover the truth of who I am, uncover the love within me, right? Because those curious questions, that genuine sincerity, is going to lead you to your twin flame, right? What you don't want to be asking necessarily is, how can I get my twin flame? When is he coming back? What can I do to move things forward, right? Focus on being curious about yourself, right? Being curious about God, being curious about love. And let God, surprise you. Let God unfold your story with you. Okay, and so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video today. I just let whatever came through come through. But yeah, I really do desire to inspire you to get clear on your why and why you're doing this, right? Maybe it can be for, your inner child like me, for your bigger purpose that God has for you, for God himself, and make it bigger than just doing this to get your twin flame, okay? Because it is bigger. It is bigger at the end of the day. And you deserve to get to experience the magnitude, the full magnitude, right? Of really why you're on the twin flame journey, why you're awakened to this awareness. And that comes through understanding, more of the big picture, right? Which is that this is for you, friend. This is for your ultimate romance with your creator, with God. And so if you would like support on living your life purpose, manifesting your twin flame union, getting clear on what blocks you have to all of your abundance, to true love, right? All these things, we offer Twin Flame Ascension coaching. You can book a free consultation with us down below. You can join one of our groups. Currently we meet Wednesdays at 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. We have 2 different classes running, led by both me and my twin flame Dylan. And yeah, group coaching is an amazing way to receive support and guidance on your journey. It can bring you all the way to your harmonious union and beyond. And we'd love to have you join. It's an amazing class. Both classes are really amazing. And then we also offer one-on-one coaching. So if you're looking to go deeper with this, go deeper with your twin flame journey, your ascension, your healing, definitely check that out. Book a consultation with us to learn more. And you can follow us over on Dylan is Hannah, at Dylan is Hannah on Instagram, to receive daily Twin Flame Ascension, healing, all that good stuff, all the updates, more about us personally. And yeah, I think that covers it all. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful, wonderful life. I will see you all in the next video, and namaste.